Everybody. This is Randall Winter with Randall Winter Construction here in Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome, everybody. I have another great guest, Greg Smith from Marty's Flooring America, one of our premier floor covering companies here for how many years?
Well, we've been out of this valley for 37 years now.
Only 37 years? Okay, how many of you out there, let me see your hands, are been here for 37 years? Not a lot of you. I can see that. Okay, anyway, so Greg's going to tell us about some floor covering, and in particular, you know, when people have me come out to give them an estimate for a room addition or loft, or like we were just on the one for the commercial, and they want the hardwood floors, or even if they have some sort of pattern with tile. As far as design goes, when you're working with the decorators and such, which way do you like to lay the hardwood floor? Do you like to, when you come in the house? What's your take on that? Let's let them know. So if they're getting bids, they want to know how to get them properly. I know they're going to call Marty's Flooring. What was your phone number again, Greg?
Our number is 661-252-2522, and we are located at 2330 West Valencia Boulevard.
Oh, that's right. You have to have the people come in and look at what they want, because you can't
Right.
carry all that stuff. I think that's why I never
Absolutely.
got the floor covering license. It's like I'd have to be a carpetbagger carrying all that stuff.
That's the difference between the guy in the truck and the store. We have a lot of products to look at, and I tell people all the time, you know, you may choose to buy somewhere else, but at our store you'll get, if you get anything, you'll get a good education on flooring,
Yeah,
because I don't know anybody that knows more about flooring than we do.
yeah.
You may find it cheaper, but you won't find a better product.
And you
service.
started out as an installer, too.
I did. For 25 years, I installed floors.
Wow, that's great.
So I think I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you've seen it a couple times. But so
Yep.
now you own the store,
Mm-hmm.
and you have people coming in, and you go out to meet guys like me and
I
some of
do.
my clients to give
I do.
estimates. You personally do the estimates, so
Mhm.
everything's covered. You don't forget anything.
Well,
You
I
help-
do forget things, but
And then you eat it, I know.
yeah.
So when you're out there and the customer goes, well, I'm thinking of coming, I mean, what I've seen, and tell me if this is similar when you're called directly by the owners, but when I see people and we do some
Mhm.
additions, or we do whatever we're doing, bathrooms, kitchens, and you go, oh, while you're at it, can you do the floor like we did on that
Mhm.
one big one? They want to go from the front entry all the way through any halls, sometimes into the bathrooms and into the family room and kitchen. And that path is typically going to be one solid surface. It's usually only two
Mhm.
floors at the most on the first floor. There's
Mhm.
either hardwood and carpet or tile and carpet.
Yeah. First thing I tell the customers is that there is no
Set way.
set way, that it's their home, and if they have something in mind that they really like, we like to encourage them to use their imagination. This is a personal thing. It's going to be in their home. I'm not living there. Randy's not living there. And we'd like them to get what they want. That's the first thing. The second thing is, though, there are some different directions and products that lend themselves to different areas.
Tell us about those.
When you walk into a house, we like to go front to back, and the reason is lines can be very, very confusing to your eyes. If you're putting a wood floor in that has many, many random lines, you don't want to have those lines looking across it. You want to look with it. It's going to give the house a deeper, longer
Oh, yeah.
appearance,
Right.
less cut up. And a lot of times people are putting flooring in their house for the reason they want it to be more open and
Mhm.
have a more open floor plan. They may have got tile, carpet, vinyl, wood surfaces put in by the builder in all the different areas in the downstairs of their home, and it does become a little bit jumbled and makes the house boxed up and closed up. By putting one surface or a couple of surfaces in the house, it opens it up more and makes it have a better feel
Flow.
and better flow for the family.
What about changing directions? Sometimes people have asked me, I don't like that seam and the transition sometimes on the less expensive pergo type floors, but that's what happens for sure, right?
Well, because of the manufacturer specifications with a laminate or pergo type flooring, those transitions are required for warranty purposes because of expansion. A lot of times we can do without them in certain areas just because the layout of the house, but there are times where it's necessary.
So as long as you go the same way, you can just stack your wood
Well, there are guidelines in that also, as far as how many square feet in distance areas that you can cover
For
before you have expansion.
What, is there length?
Yeah, we don't have a problem here usually in Santa Clarita because the town is pretty dry. We don't have a big swing in humidity versus heat and temperature. We don't have a lot of problems with expansion that we may get in some other areas. In Santa Clarita, we're allowed to do things that we can't do other
Okay,
areas.
well, let's come back to this, Greg. I gotta take a break now. This is Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS, Randall Winter Construction.